I like this video. You're gonna go over some
Just some common mistakes that a lot of people make, especially when they're just starting out. They're not quite sure of their prep. So I'm just gonna take you through some of the things that hopefully you can change up a little bit and make your prep a little
I
better.
like this because I think every single person, nail tech, coming out of school, this is an issue we struggle with. So I look forward to this video. I hope this helps you guys out too.
All right, so you guys, today I'm going to share with you a few mistakes that people tend to make when they're doing the prep on their nails. So this way you can do your prep well and you won't be making these same mistakes. So first thing I want to talk about is when you're pushing back the cuticles. You want to always make sure that you do push back the cuticles, never skip this step. So what's going to happen is I'm going to use my magic wand. I'm going to come back in, and this is kind of the first mistake or maybe misunderstanding, is that when you're pushing back, you're actually pushing back what's called the eponychium. And then you're exposing that true cuticle. So that white flaky dead protein growth, that's the cuticle, okay? So you want to make sure that you push back that eponychium, expose that true cuticle, and that's what you really want to make sure that you remove. So if you do skip this step, if you don't push back the cuticles and you go right into your electric file, you're not going to expose all of that dead tissue. You can use either your diamond cuticle square bit, which I actually prefer, or you can go right into your medium arbor band. It's a personal preference. If I'm working on a client that has a really hard cuticle, a lot of dry cuticle, maybe somebody that's a nail biter, I really like to use that diamond bit because I feel like that gets right up into that cuticle area, okay? So I'm gonna turn her finger here, and I'm just gonna come right up around that cuticle, and you'll see that it's gonna get all of that dead protein growth cleaned off, okay? So making sure that you come all the way around and clean all of that up. I'm just kind of moving in a little bit of a circular motion right up through that cuticle. You can also use this one for going through to remove the shine from the rest of that nail, but I actually prefer now to use the arbor band. Okay? So again, if you have those clients with those tough cuticles, you can start with your diamond bit, and then you can go into your arbor band if you choose, okay? And just lightly removing the shine from that whole nail. So I just kind of come up around the cuticle area and then almost at a diagonal, and I'm just working through the whole body of the nail. Very lightly, I'm not using a lot of pressure, okay? So again, that first mistake that people tend to make is they skip doing their cuticle work. Never skip that, okay? The second mistake that people tend to make is when they go to cleanse the nail. So a lot of times people just go right into their swipe and they'll come through and they'll swipe and clean the nail. What we want to make sure we do before we do our swipe is come in and actually dust off all of that dust that's around the cuticles and especially down on the sidewalls. And when you're brushing, the mistake that people tend to make is they go across the nail. What that does is it actually just pushes that dust down into your sidewalls. So instead of going across, you want to work in the direction that the nail grows so that all of that dust gets pulled out of those sidewalls and the cuticle, okay? Then I can go in with my swipe, and again, same direction. Brush in the direction that that nail grows, and that way you'll get all of that dust, all of the debris out from around the sidewalls and around that cuticle area, okay? So the next mistake that people make, it's actually one of two mistakes that people make. They either tend to rough up the surface too much or not enough. So when you're prepping the nail, you want to turn your speed to about 4,000 to 5,000 RPMs. So if you're using the medium arbor band, you're just going to work up around that cuticle area and then just come kind of at a diagonal. So from the cuticle down to the free edge. And I'm slowing this down so that you can really see exactly how I'm working. Okay. And that's all of the prep that you need to do. We're not really roughing up that nail. We're just kind of taking away a little bit of that smooth surface, okay? You're breaking up the extra oils that are in the nail, okay? What you don't want to do is use something like a 240 grit file, because when you come in and you use the 240 to do your prep, what's going to happen is that's actually going to make that nail too smooth. So when you're putting on acrylic or hard gel or even gel polish, if you make too smooth of a surface, those products aren't going to want to adhere. Okay? So make sure that you're using that, that medium arbor band, that 150 grit file, and that'll work really well. Okay? Now, what can happen on the other extreme is if somebody's not using the proper bit for prepping, like I was showing you, we use the medium arbor band. Okay? What can happen is sometimes people think that it's okay to use a carbide bit. Okay? This is absolutely not okay. I'm going to show you what happens if you use a carbide bit. Okay? So this is our natural nail. If you use a carbide bit, what's going to happen is it's actually going to shave off layers of that natural nail. Okay? That's going to cause a lot of damage to that natural nail. It's probably going to burn your client, and they're probably going to notice it, but they may or may not say anything. So make sure that when you're doing your prep, you're not using that carbide bit, because again, that's going to shave off too much of that natural nail. That's going to hurt. So make sure that you're using that medium arbor band or the diamond bit. So when you guys are doing your prep on your nails, make sure that you're following all of your steps. Make sure that you push back your cuticles properly. Make sure that you remove all of that dead cuticle growth. Make sure that you dust from the cuticle forward, not across the nail. And make sure that you're using the proper pressure and the proper files to do your prep so that you're removing enough shine but not damaging the nails. Hopefully these tricks will help you in your prep and your applications, and everything will hold up really well.
Hey guys, we hope you love our nail videos. Comment below and let us know what you want to see next. To see more, go right over here. To subscribe to our channel, head right over here.